Mei Mei's beautiful vacation with her baby and mother-in-law. A heartwarming chapter. The entertainment world has given us many stories of glamour, scandal, and drama. But sometimes, the stories that capture our hearts the most are not the loud ones, but the quiet, intimate ones. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. Today, we bring you a story that feels like the closing scene of a warm family drama. A story about actress Mei Mei, who after months of headlines, schedules, and public pressure, finally gave fans something different, a glimpse of her most personal happiness. Yes, my K-drama haven family. Mei Mei has been spotted on a breathtaking vacation with her baby and her mother-in-law. And the images, the moments, and the emotions from this trip, they're pure magic. The secret getaway. It began quietly, almost without warning. No official announcement. No grand social media teaser. But then a photo surfaced. Mei Mei, standing barefoot on the balcony of a seaside villa, holding her baby close to her chest. The ocean stretched endlessly behind her. The baby's tiny hands clutched her blouse. And beside them, sitting with a gentle smile, was Mei Mei's mother-in-law, cradling a cup of tea. It was a rare sight. No makeup, no designer gowns, no spotlights. Just 3 generations of love, captured in a single frame. Fans react to the mother-in-law bond. The moment fans realized Mei Mei wasn't just vacationing with her child, but also with her husband's mother, the internet exploded with admiration. One fan wrote, "It's so rare to see celebrities openly share such real, family-centered moments. Mei Mei isn't just a star, she's a daughter-in-law, a mother, and a woman who values family deeply." Another comment quickly went viral. "Behind every strong woman is another strong woman." Seeing Mei Mei with her mother-in-law proves how much love surrounds her baby. The vacation itself. Sources say the family chose a serene coastal town far away from paparazzi hotspots. The villa overlooked turquoise waters, with palm trees swaying in the evening breeze. Every morning, Mei Mei would walk along the shore with her baby in a stroller. Her mother-in-law was often seen walking beside her, sometimes holding the stroller handle herself, sometimes carrying a small basket filled with toys and snacks. And in the evenings, they would gather on the terrace, watching the sunset as the baby giggled in his grandmother's arms. One eyewitness described it perfectly. It didn't feel like watching a celebrity. It felt like watching any ordinary family, except there was something so beautiful, so cinematic about their bond. The symbolic moment, 3 generations together. The most heart-stopping image from this trip came one golden afternoon. The mother-in-law was holding the baby, rocking him gently, as Mei Mei sat beside them. Her hand reached out to touch both her child and her mother-in-law's hand at the same time. 3 hands. 3 generations. That image spread like wildfire. Fans said it felt like a poster for a family drama, but instead of fiction, this was real life. Mei Mei's quiet message. Later, Mei Mei shared a captionless photo on her personal account. It was a close-up of her mother-in-law's hands holding her baby's little feet. No words. Just that. But fans knew exactly what she was saying. Gratitude. Gratitude for support, for family, for love that goes beyond the glitz of stardom. The deeper story, healing through family. Insiders revealed that Mei Mei's life has not been without struggles. The past year brought career pressures, endless schedules, and the challenges of adjusting to new motherhood. Her vacation with her baby and mother-in-law wasn't just a getaway, it was healing. A source close to Mei Mei said. Her mother-in-law insisted on coming along. She wanted Mei Mei to rest, to feel cared for, to know she isn't alone in raising the baby. That's the kind of support that makes all the difference. Fans' emotional reactions. The internet was once again filled with heartfelt responses. Mei Mei is teaching us that true success is not just about fame, but about building a loving family. The way her mother-in-law looks at the baby, that's love you can't fake. This is what we all hope for in our lives, family harmony, even across generations. Some fans even said this vacation looked like the perfect K-drama storyline. A mother, her child, and her mother-in-law finding peace by the sea. The cinematic ending. On their last night, the family was seen watching fireworks from the beach. Young Mei Mei stood with her baby in her arms. Her mother-in-law gently placed a shawl around her shoulders. Together, they watched the night sky light up in colors, a moment that could only be described as breathtaking. The mysterious arrival. It was a calm evening. Young Mei Mei was sitting on the terrace, her baby asleep in her arms, while her mother-in-law brewed tea inside the villa. The ocean breeze carried the sound of waves, but then another sound appeared. The soft roll of luggage wheels across the stone pathway. At first, Mei Mei thought it was a hotel staff member. But then she looked up, and there he was, Yulong, dressed simply in a white shirt and jeans, a travel bag slung over his shoulder, his eyes fixed only on one thing, his family. The overwhelming reunion. Young Mei Mei froze. For weeks, she thought her husband was tied up with work, unable to join them. She had never expected him to come. Tears welled in her eyes as Yulong dropped his bag and walked straight toward her. He didn't say a word at first. He simply knelt in front of her, touched her baby's tiny hand, and then looked up at Mei Mei, eyes glistening with emotion. Finally, he whispered the words that melted everyone's hearts. I couldn't stay away. I needed to be here, with you both. The mother-in-law's reaction. Inside the villa, Yulong's mother heard the commotion and rushed out. The moment she saw her son standing there, her entire face lit up. Tears streamed down as she wrapped him in a hug, one arm around him, the other around her granddaughter still resting in Mei Mei's arms. 3 generations, now complete with Yulong at the center. It was a scene so raw, so emotional, that even the staff working nearby reportedly had tears in their eyes. The baby's magical first reaction. Here's where it gets even more heart-stopping. Yulong picked up his baby carefully, almost nervously, as though afraid the little one wouldn't recognize him after weeks away. But the moment he held the baby, something incredible happened. The baby giggled, loudly, arms outstretched, eyes sparkling. Everyone present said it was as if the child instinctively knew, Daddy's home. The family bond strengthened. For the rest of the trip, Yulong's presence changed everything. Instead of just being a quiet retreat, the vacation became a full family healing journey. Morning walks now included Yulong carrying the stroller, his wife holding his hand, and his mother walking proudly beside them. Afternoons were spent on the beach, Yulong teaching his baby to touch the sand while Mei Mei snapped pictures with teary eyes. Evenings turned into family dinners, with laughter echoing through the villa as 3 generations ate together like any ordinary family. The cinematic night of fireflies. One of the most unforgettable moments happened when Yulong took Mei Mei and his mother to a quiet meadow nearby, famous for its fireflies. As the night grew darker, hundreds of glowing lights filled the air around them. Yulong held Mei Mei's hand, their baby nestled against his chest. His mother stood beside them, watching her son and daughter-in-law with pride. In that magical moment, Yulong turned to Mei Mei and said softly, "No matter how far work takes me, my heart will always bring me back here. To you, to us." Fans react to the reunion. The news of Yulong's surprise arrival spread like wildfire after a passerby captured a discreet photo of the family walking hand in hand by the shore. Fans were overwhelmed. This is the drama we didn't know we needed. Yulong flying across countries just to be with his wife and baby? That's love. Forget fiction. This is real-life proof that true family bonds can't be broken by distance. Young Mei Mei's vacation just turned into the most beautiful family reunion of the year. A rare statement from Yulong. After the vacation ended, Yulong posted a single, heartfelt message on his social media, accompanied by a picture of him holding his baby's tiny hand. "Family is where my heart rests. Thank you, Mei Mei, for making us a home." It was short, simple, but powerful, leaving fans in tears. The perfect ending. On their final night, the family gathered once more by the sea. Yulong carried his baby on his shoulders, while Mei Mei held onto his arm. His mother walked just behind them, smiling as though the universe had finally given her everything she wished for. And as the waves kissed the shore, the stars shimmered above, and the baby laughed into the night air, one thing became clear. This wasn't just a vacation. It was a reminder. A reminder that in the whirlwind of fame, deadlines, and obligations, family is the anchor. And for you Long and young Mei Mei, this vacation became the chapter where love, healing, and togetherness truly came alive. K-drama Haven family, tell me honestly, doesn't this feel like a scene from the most emotional drama you've ever watched? Except this time, it's real.